there, this is Dave from VideoEffectsUniverse.com, and today we're going to be doing a Photoshop tutorial on how to turn a photo into a cartoon type image. Okay, so basically I have my my image here of some model, and we're going to be turning her into a cartoon. This is quite simple to do, and it's also quite fun as well. Okay, what we need to do first is duplicate the layer. Okay, and then what we need to do is change the layer to colour dodge. Okay, it looks all very bright now. This is perfectly normal. Now what you need to do is press Ctrl and I to invert the image. We'll go completely white, but that's perfectly normal. Now you need to go up to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and change it to 7 or 7.0. That'll be fine. Okay. Now what you need to do is go up to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, and Threshold. Okay. Select OK. And now what you need to do to this is change the threshold level to 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we have basically a black and white pen type of drawing of the image. Right, now what we need to do is create a new layer. So go to Layer, New Layer. Okay, name it whatever you want. Okay, you should see it at the top here. And you want to change the blending mode to multiply. Okay. Now what you need to do is select your brush, and you want to basically paint over it now. So find a colour that was close to the skin colour and paint on the picture itself. Okay, and as you can see, you will not go over the lines or any of the darker parts, because basically you've changed the screen mode to multiply, so you're pretty flexible with doing this, so you don't need to worry about rubbing out any bits of the face or any of the features. Make sure that you choose a brush size that's big enough, and try to be careful not to go out of the lines if, like here, because that's not part of the face anymore. Try to avoid the eyes, avoid the lips and the teeth, and basically just cover up the face as best as possible. When you've coloured in the face, you should get something like this. Okay, and obviously now you just move on to do the other features. I'm going to do the lips now, and I'm going to give her some lipstick. Okay, and make sure that, like I say, you adjust your pen size, or your brush size rather. Zoom in if needed, because it helps a hell of a lot more if you zoom in, because you can get more accurate with the smaller details such as this. So basically, like I say, just be careful that you don't go over the teeth, and just basically give her some nice lips. Okay. Same for the top. Obviously, when you've got darker areas of the lips, you won't be able to see them because of you can't go over the black lines, as I've stated. But you can still try and have a go, just to give it a very faint outline of a lip. Okay, you do the same for the eyes. Change the eyes. I'll give her some blue eyes. Okay, find a nice colour and just basically colour in the eyes. Okay. Right. I'll do the hair. She's got kind of a blonde hair, so the only way to really sort of get a blondie sort of colour is, I don't know, in cartoons it's quite difficult. Most people use a kind of yellowy colour, so for blonde we'll try and use a kind of yellow colour and see what we come back with. So if I just zoom out, and I'll do the hair, and put the pen size, brush size up quite a bit, because there's quite a lot of hair. And here we go. Try not to worry about the black background, because that's not really important. You just obviously just concentrate on the face and the hair and the body parts. It's up to you if you want to do the background if you want, but obviously the main feature of this is the face. Okay. So just pan it down a bit more. Okay. And there we have it. We basically have quite a good picture there. And one thing, before you change the colours, so obviously you started off with the skin and the lips and the eyes. When the colour that you're working with first, once you've finished doing what you're doing, always zoom right in and try and see if there's any missed parts. I mean, obviously you can't really see it, but there's a few pixels here that have been missed, a pixel there, a pixel here, you know, so obviously once you've done, just go through the whole thing and make sure that you've tidied the whole thing up and you haven't left any missing pixels that need to be coloured in, okay, because otherwise your picture will look like it's not done properly, so to speak. So yeah, that's one thing you do need to take care of, is making sure that you do go around and make sure that all the pixels are coloured in. Okay, right, just zoom out. Okay, and that's basically a, you know, not too bad picture. I mean, obviously if you want to, you can add shade into the picture. So obviously with the skin colour, if you want to, you can, I don't know, add a bit of a shadow underneath her neck. Obviously make sure that you get the right kind of darkness to it, the right kind of colour depending on the picture itself. Don't go overkill with it, but every now and again, just if you want to, if you've got the time to, just change the brush size. I don't know, just add a line or something like that in certain parts of the face where you'd expect to see a shadow, you know. Just things like that really, just small little details. I mean, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Okay, the final touch to this, if you don't want to make a cartoon, you can actually turn it into pop art. So if you want to do that, you just go into Filter, Sketch, Halftone Pattern, right. Okay, change the size to 2, change the contrast to 50, and make sure that pattern dot is selected. Select OK, and there you have it. You now have a pop art picture. There you go. See, so it's all good fun really, isn't it? So you don't need to just make a cartoon, you can turn it into a pop art image as well. Now obviously if you are doing a pop art image, make sure that you only do the skin first, you know, do the skin, then add the the halftone, and then start colouring the rest of it in, because otherwise, I was just showing you an example here, because I changed the eyes and I changed the lips and then I applied the halftone. As you can see, it changes everything to the default colour. So obviously if you're doing pop art, make sure that you do the face skin colour first, then apply the halftone. Once you've done that, then you can change the rest of the image. So if I just get rid of that for a second, you know, we're now back to our cartoon. So yeah, that's the tutorial. If you have any more questions, if you want to visit the website videoeffectsuniverse.com, please come into the forum, sign up, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye.